I've been asked to share what it's like to be in a fifth dimensional reality as opposed to the 3D world. And since the 3D reality is really, really difficult right now, I'm going to give you a little crash course, a little master course on how to move into your divine path and into alignment with your higher self. So it's only 5 steps, and I'm going to take you through it. All right? It's easy, I promise. It's the KISS method. Keep it simple, sweetie, and just go ahead and take one step at a time. Number 1, heal. And when I say heal, I mean for real. When you're healing, like a lot of times we're not even honest with ourselves about whether or not we're healed or not, or whether we're happy or not, until we can honestly be honest about the situation. Like when Zoom happened and I was stuck at home and I didn't really have any close friends or family in town that was really worried about me, and I had to take a hard look at my life and say, you know what, I'm not happy. And I went in to do some really deep inner trauma healing. Your childhood trauma, whether it's childhood trauma or sexual trauma or both, it is always what's keeping us from feeling like we're connected to the earth and we're connected to the angels and our ancestors and our own personal power, right? So as we heal for real, we start accepting our divine connection because we're born that way. We're born connected. Look at a 3-year-old. Look at a baby. They are connected into the earth and into our creator. They're amazing, right? So when you start to heal, you start feeling that divine connection. You start stepping out of 3D reality. What does that mean? It means that, and I still get triggered sometimes, but I know that what I'm seeing is not always what is the truth, right? There is always dark. There is always light. There's always, in earth anyway, there's always duality. There's always, and we have a tendency to judge ourselves very harshly and judge other people very harshly. Well, as you start to heal and you start to love yourself, you'll step out of always judging other people or situations and really just having a lot of compassion and being able to stay in your own power and not have to label everything, because we label everything and it makes it hard to heal. So as we stop labeling everything as good and bad and we start being willing to heal our traumas, then we start stepping into the possibility we could go back to that inner child. Because our higher self is our inner child. We are our inner child. I mean, my inner child, insisted on coloring in that heart and doing little, fun things because I allow my inner child to be expressed because I've done that shadow work. And your shadow work is the egoic mind. That voice in your head that's always saying, oh, you've got new wrinkles, or, oh, you don't look as good as you used to. All those little slights. That is the egoic mind, the lizard brain, and it is part of being human. It helps us grow, but it isn't who we are. And it goes away when we die. So the third step, by the way, self-love is a huge step. I'm not going to skip over that, is self-love means go into everything you've ever done and look at it from a place of compassion and forgive yourself and forgive everybody else. Because until you forgive yourself, you're not going to forgive everybody, and you will still be stuck in that reality. You're always trying to be a better person. You're always trying to get public, approval. Why do we want approval? Because we don't really think we're good enough. When you know you're good enough, you don't need approval. And you really do step out of the need for approval. So self-love is all about doing that shadow work and releasing the trauma so that you can step into your play. You want to play, right? And go within and listen. That's the third step, right? And remember that play is also, and dance. Oh, my goodness, dance. is also a way to connect in, to go within and listen. A lot of people expect you to meditate. Praying is requesting. Meditation is listening. Well, I believe that you can go outside and just listen to the birds and just breathe in divine love and breathe out fear. Breathe in divine love. Breathe out time. Because you see, there's only now. And the big secret, really is a secret, kind of, an open secret, as Eckhart Tolle calls it, there is only now. This is the only moment, and there's nothing that big that comes into this now, and nothing that horrible that's going to come into the now. So being able to be fully going within and being fully present will allow you to see the divinity in every moment, in every breath, right? And so number 4, you allow spirit to come through you. Now, not everybody will get to the point of where they will let spirit come through you, through your vessel, right? I was a control freak, and I actually broke into the Akashic Records before I was able to channel, and spoken light language before I was able to get psychic information. And so all of my spiritual abilities, which I'm a holographic healer, and I'm also a light language activator. So all of these abilities came as I was willing to open up. And again, you're healing, you're self-loving, and you're going within. You never stop doing any of these steps, right? And then number 5, it's the biggest one, take action on your divine plan. It is your divine plan. It's nobody else's plan, okay? This is what you came here to do. And whatever that is, no matter what it is, I mean, if you want to put Legos from one end to the other and go across the state line and that's your passion, then that's what you need to do. Because all of the answers are going to come from your inner self, your inner knowing. And your ancestors possibly. So once you're channeling and once you're taking action, you will find that you will go from being miserable to being in your own self-mastery. And if you're lucky, you can wake up every day knowing that you are loved and that God's got you, you know? It's a great feeling. And also, if you're single, the obsession to be with someone also is right here. This one is also in dating or in marriage. You know, if you're dating, I want for you what you want for you, because everyone is following their own path. So being able to date in that unconditional love is after you've done your self-love. If you don't love yourself unconditionally, I know everybody hates hearing that, but it is true. Now, another way to build your self-love is to be of service. Be of service. That means, you know, AA had it right. And Al-Anon, be of service, and it will get you out of yourself, and it'll help you, you know, stay sober or get over the isms, right? Be of service to other people. It will really help you get out of the egoic mind, because we get so stuck here that all we see is our belly button. That's all we really see. You know, yesterday I was so upset. The guy next door on a Saturday decided to have a backhoe and just tear up this property. And they're going to put a fourplex on a little 1/3 acre piece of land. I'm not happy about it. I'm not. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm still a divine channel, and I still understand that I can't accept this, but I've got to, and then I turn it over, you know? And I was really unhappy yesterday. It was a lot of noise. Oh my goodness. But life is always going to be giving you something so that you can move forward, so you can get on your divine path. I hope this is helpful. Namaste, y'all. Namaste.